Hello there, and welcome back to the 5th episode on the Drops SMP. So, what are we gonna do? Well, I'll leave that to future uncool. Okay, so in this episode, our aim is to build the lift for my base. But as that is our goal, we need to have a plan to get there. So, first things first, we're gonna have to build 2 entire farms. You won't be able to see them until, I built them. But on top of all of that, I have to go to the end to gather some more shulkers, and then I'll be building the thing at the very end of the episode. But before all that, I'll have to build the sign which Kai asked me to do in this shopping district. Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna need to have a copper farm in order to build a lift that takes me down to the bottom of my base. Now, how do I get a lot of copper? Well, from the copper farm that I just mentioned. And where do I need to build it? Over a river. So, yeah, that's gonna be a time lapse of me building a copper farm. The design for this farm was supplied by the channel More Tings. Okay, and I have finally, after all this time, completed the drowned farm. But in order to increase the rates of the drowned farm, I'll probably need to light up the floor with some sea pickles. Okay, I'd really appreciate it if you just hit that subscribe button. And I mean, if you're feeling like it, also hit the notifications bell. It really doesn't matter that much. And finally, after all that time, have managed to light up the ocean. So it should increase the rates, but I'll probably show you how well it's looking in a replay of how the farm is. Okay, so you can see how the drowned are starting to spawn, and then they eventually come down through here and fall all the way down into this area here. Okay, so I have the farm for all the copper sorted out, but I don't really want all my copper going blue, so what I'll probably do is I'll build a bee farm. Okay, I'll cut to the chase. Instead of just waiting forever to material gather, I'll just build it. And so I have all the materials, all of the bee nests for this honey farm. All I need to do is build it. Okay, let's go. And just as a quick note, the design for this farm was supplied by Tree Looms. And here is the honey farm. It is completely complete and it is already creating me honey bottles and honeycomb. Although Kite did point out that it might not be the most efficient thing ever due to this, but we'll see. I got a few extra Nautilus shells from the farm, so I decided to sell some to Kite. Okay, so this farm has made me quite a lot of Nautilus shells, and Kite wants to buy a couple for a conduit. Is that right, Kite?
Yep.
How much are you going to pay for it?
4 diamonds for 8 Nautilus shells.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so I have all the copper that I will need, but there's still a problem. There isn't enough acacia, so I'm gonna spend about an hour gathering acacia and then use some of it as the stripped version and then use some of it as planks. I am deeply afraid to say that I had lost the footage. It was corrupted, I think. But anyway, I have the final stuff and it's nearly the end of the video. And that is pretty much the main wall of the lift done. It's a G-block center, which is a bit annoying. But then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a hidden entrance here. Probably a ladder going up to it. And yeah, thank you for watching this episode, and if you're really willing to, I'm happy for you to like and subscribe, but remember that I will see you in the next season